Good morning, guys. I hope your morning is going very well. And if not, it's about to get better with Taste and Tales with me, Anne Nixxi. And a big shout out to Susan and her team for starting off the morning on a very high note, may I say. Remember to use the hashtag Taste and Tales, hashtag Katie in Life and Style, and let me know what you think about the show and what or whose place you'd like to see come next Thursday. Hello.
Hello, hi.
Hi.
Karibu.
Thank you.
How are you?
I'm great. Yourself?
I'm great, thank you.
Okay, we are here finally.
Yeah, karibu. That's okay. Karibu.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Yeah.
Such a lovely place.
Karibu, this is Victor Hamadi Murila. Yeah.
Thank you so much for having the team here.
Yes.
We are excited to see what you're going to make for us and
Yeah.
get to understand your private chefing life, how crazy it can get,
Yeah.
what sort of madness you go through every single day.
It's a lot of madness in some way, but karibu sana.
Thank
Maybe
you
we'll learn
so
about the
much.
madness back in the kitchen.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah. My names are Victor Hamadi Murila. I use I CookUeat on Facebook and the Appetite Guru on Instagram. Yeah, but karibu.
Thank you so
Maybe
much.
feel free,
Yeah.
siogope. There's a lot of cooking, a lot of fire around. I don't know if you do you like with your hair? I don't know if you're going to.
No. This one I'll take care of it. I'll take care
that's
of it.
okay.
Yes.
That's
Thank you
okay.
so much. Let's get down to the cooking.
Karibu sana. Today we are doing a very special type of liver. You know, most people actually don't love liver, but with this type of liver, even those people who hate liver find themselves eating this kind of liver.
Wait, Queenie, there are types of livers?
Yeah, because normally liver, when it's cooked the normal way without adding some magic to it, most people normally say it's not as tasty as they would wish it to be. Yeah.
Actually, for me, the way I make my liver, I just drop it in the pan, add salt, it's a meal. Yeah.
Actually, liver has got so many ways of preparation. But today I want to give you one way of preparation that most people don't actually use. But I've cooked for a few people with this, and even those that don't eat liver normally, they find themselves maybe adding a few pieces to their plate.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, so what do you have in it? Is it milk?
Yeah, this is liver. I've soaked in milk for a period of 1 hour, but you can do between 45 minutes to 1 hour if you wish to, even 2 hours.
Yeah.
But this is approximately 1 hour since I soaked it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what's the purpose of adding the milk? Is it like milk, garlic, other ingredients, or is it just milk?
This is just milk. You can see the garlic. The garlic is here. Everything else we use is here. This is just milk and the liver itself. It tenderizes the liver and gives it some nice taste.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Makes sense. And the flour, we are making chapati.
No, this actually this is still for cooking the liver. After we are done with after we remove the liver here, we are going to toss it in some flour kidogo.
Okay.
And then we'll just prepare it as we'll see us preparing.
Okay, sawa.
Yeah.
Alafu tutakula na nini?
We'll do with ugali maybe,
Ugali, okay.
because liver is best with ugali or rice.
That's
but
true.
in this case we can do ugali.
Okay.
Yes.
Ugali is everyone's favorite.
Yeah.
Everyone else but me. So, your name is the Appetite Guru, first of all, across all social media platforms.
Yeah, the Appetite Guru is the Appetite Guru on most platforms. Although on Facebook, if you search, you'll see I CookUeat, and then the Appetite Guru is the username.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, unataka nikusaidie wapi? I want to understand more about your life and the things that you do, your everyday life, but I want us to start cooking.
Yeah, I'll just go straight to cooking, and then maybe as you go by, you'll be helping me do one or two things.
Okay.
Yeah, but first of all, what we'll do, we're going to put our this is butter. We're not using cooking oil today. We're using salted butter to cook this liver. It's actually a very special way of preparation that's going to give you a different taste to it.
Yeah.
This is about 300 ml of butter.
That's a lot of butter.
It's not a lot because we have almost 1.5 kg of liver.
Oh yeah, that's a lot of meat as well.
Yeah, so this is salted butter.
Okay.
Yeah,
You didn't turn it on.
Yeah, I will. I'm just putting it first.
Okay.
Then I will just turn it on from here. Yeah, of course.
Okay.
The pan is non-stick. The advantage of using non-stick pans is that you avoid burning of the food, and then they're also very healthy and hygienic.
Okay.
Yeah, when you're using them.
Let me ask you.
Yes.
Okay. Have you been employed before as a chef?
No, I've never been employed. I do it privately.
You've always been a private chef?
I just do private chefing.
That requires someone to be very, first of all, very confident in your skill.
You have to. You have no other way.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, the people you're dealing with are not very big groups. So if you're cooking food for a few people, those people want their food to taste to a certain level.
Yes.
So as the batter cooks, sorry, you're going to put the onions. These are onions.
Okay. Oh, we don't have to wait for it to melt completely.
It will melt together with the onions.
Okay.
It will melt together with the onions.
So for how long have you been a private chef for?
Actually, you'll be surprised how I started doing this because...
Yeah, how did you start? I really want to understand.
I've never gone to a chefing school before. But I had a passion for cooking ever since primary school. And then in 2013, there's a lady called Pamela on a group on Facebook called Let's Cooking and Meals.
Okay.
So we discussed, and Pamela started a group called Let's Cooking and Meals. Since you are just watu mkono to start the group. And then we started cooking, teaching people. This group was all about teaching women how to cook because we had an argument that in the current society, actually most ladies get married, they're too busy, they don't know how to prepare food for their husbands. So we thought, why can't we start a social media platform, because most women are on social media. Maybe if you have a social media platform, they can log in and get some nice recipes and prepare when they're home late or whatever time. So we started Let's Cooking and Meals. And from there, the passion of cooking grew in so many people. We started teaching people how to cook. And then towards 2016, I thought most people really loved my food. I used to present some very nice recipes. People told me, why can't you do that professionally? Just do it professionally instead of just showing us. And that's how I CookUeat started. It was an idea born in 2016, but very active in 2019. So it wasn't active until 2019.
And now you 100% make a living from it.
Yeah, make a living out of it. I cook for people on a daily basis. Yes.
Would you consider being employed though as a chef?
Yeah, as a chef, actually one of my goals is that, because of course everybody wants to grow. I'm thinking of maybe getting to a level of going to learn how to be a chef in a chefing school.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm thinking of that. You know, you must everybody wants to grow.
That's
you
true.
Can't remain at and then there are other males that you also have to attend a chefing school for you to really understand how they are done. Like I do some few Italian foods, I do some few Chinese food, but not all of them. So I want to get to a level I can do all of them at once.
At this rate.
Our liver, no, not our liver, but our onions get ready. You just allow them to cook kidogo. You'll give them some few minutes. We'll not wait until they're brown. We're just going to wait until they're almost very, very soft.
So good.
Yes. So after that, you're going to introduce the garlic. But we realize this recipe actually is very simple. As that prepares, we'll want to take our liver here soaked in milk, and then we're going to drain off the milk to another bowl, which is here. So I'm actually supposed to be having a draining spatula, but I'll just use this. Another way of draining it.
It's gonna be a bit messy.
No, very well.
What's the purpose of the flour?
It will tenderize the liver and make it sweet. It makes some nice taste to it.
Okay, you can't add when you're marinating it with this whatever, the milk.
No, because itashikana. So you have to give it some time kidogo. Then after this, we're going to add a little bit of the flour to make sure that it actually coats almost everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
That
So
butter
as
smells
that gets
so
ready,
good.
we can add our garlic. The garlic also has to get ready with this.
Does it matter from what animal the liver comes from?
This basically cow and goat.
Mixed together?
No, as in the animal type. You can do either goat or cow. So doesn't actually matter much. But most of the times I've prepared, I've done either goat or cow.
But how would you know? Mtu akienda kwa butchery, you just say, give me liver, you're given liver. They don't tell you from what animal it's from.
First you're getting what you have asked for. I want to remove the onions from the pan. I want to remove all the onions, plus the garlic.
That looks so good.
Yes. I have to remove all of them.
So how is your day-to-day like? Do you just wake up at 6 a.m., you have people to make breakfast for?
I wake up at 5 a.m. And I have to prepare my own breakfast before I leave the house. most of the time I do smoothies.
Charity begins at home.
Yeah. Then I have to run around. I normally get orders from people want to be prepared for breakfast, or they want you to deliver breakfast. Like for example, somebody wants samosas, someone wants mandazis. So I have to wake up early in the morning and make sure they're ready, and I deliver. So now, after I've done that, I had turned off the heat because I do not want my onions to be very, very brown or to roast. So, to burn. So I'm going to put this slowly by slowly back in this mixture.
I can't believe you actually didn't go to school for this. This is crazy.
Yeah, sometimes passion, if you believe in your passion.
But I'm sure you've watched enough YouTube videos.
A lot of them.
Yeah.
Every morning I wake up, and I'm also learning so much from other chefs.
Chefs, yeah.
Even from our very own group of Let's Cook Kenyan Meals.
Oh, yeah, the group is still there?
Yeah, it has 1.10 million followers.
Wow.
Just teaching people how to cook, yes. So it's a nice group. It's a good group. It's teaching people a lot. So after that, I'll again wash my hands.
Okay. Should we stir?
Yeah, you can stir it gently. Not much.
So since now you're very busy.
Yes.
And I mean, you start your day at 5 a.m.
Yes.
Make your breakfast. Deliver breakfast for other people.
Yes.
Should I keep stirring?
I just give it a. Let me show you. When you stir, you have to make sure that you have stirred it all around, and it will just separate. Don't worry.
Okay.
Most of it will separate after some time. So you just give it a little bit of time to cook, and then you can cover.
Oh, how many minutes?
For around a minute or two.
Okay.
And then give it some time to get ready. It will take a total of about 20 minutes to get fully ready.
Okay. Yeah. What is this?
Yeah, this is a tomato. This tomato, I just blended the tomatoes. I normally prefer them blended. Okay. Yeah. Then so we are done with this one. This with the onions. We have some salt here which we'll put later. And then we have some cubes here, the Rico cubes. And then we have powder. Then you have black pepper.
What is this? Oh, the Rico powder.
Yes, this black pepper, and this is some garam masala. You know, garam has ginger, has cinnamon, has cardamoms. Garam is a mixture of so many other spices. So actually, don't use a lot of it when we are putting in the food itself.
Yeah.
Yes.
What's your favorite meal to cook?
Very never favorite, but I cook. I love oven baked chicken. The one that you marinate. You have to marinate
and then dump it in the oven.
Not dumping. The marination process, if you're not very careful with the marination process, you can actually mess it up. It's not just about putting it in the oven.
Oh, really? Then I've been doing it all wrong.
What determines mostly is the marination process, how you measure the ingredients, how you balance them, how you make sure that each and every part of the chicken is well marinated.
Yeah.
And even in the morning when you wake up and you want to prepare it, you have to make sure that it is well soaked. And if you don't do that, some people will be eating chicken that is tasting different from one side. Or maybe you put too many spices or a few spices.
That's true.
Yes. So I love that. I also love making, I love chapatis. There are some of they take time but a little bit easier to make.
Yeah.
And then mandazis.
You're the first person I've had who loves making chapati.
Chapati is fun, especially.
I don't relate.
Chapati is fun. So as you see, as it goes on, it will just separate slowly.
Oh, it smells so good.
Yeah. Not yet though. It's not yet ready. It takes some time before it gets ready. You can see.
Wait, so just in case somebody can't afford that much butter, can you just use normal vegetable oil?
You can use normal vegetable oil, but now for this type of cooking, butter makes it more tasty and more sweeter. You as a chef, the only thing you need to know is how to prepare.
Yeah.
The choice of the client stands. You can only advise. Maybe a client can call you an advice on you giving them a menu through the week. There are those who prefer you share with them your menu, which they can be using through the week.
Okay.
So you can do that. But if a client says they want to prepare this for guests, you avail yourself to prepare that. But there are those that will also tell you kindly from your own experience, advise me on what I can cook for this type of people. And you just share that. That's free knowledge. You don't charge for that. It's just free information. Yeah, because
do you do meal prepping? Like you can go to somebody's house and cook food for Monday to Monday?
Yes, I do.
Oh.
There's a diabetic client I have somewhere that I go on Sunday. I prepare meals for that week. And then I go next Sunday, meals for that week.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah. You just have to make sure you have very good and enough storage containers for that kind of service. So the advantage of this pan is that you see, it will cook for long, but it has not hit kabisa. So you just continue doing that.
Oh, this smells really, really good.
Yeah.
And we've not even put the spices yet.
Yeah, we don't put a lot of the spices, just kidogo kidogo.
Yeah.
This is just demos, but you realize we can't put all of this. We'll be putting slowly by slowly, slowly by slowly. Then just like half of each, so that we can we avoid using too many spices in the food. And then again, you're preparing food for people. For example, the people that might eat this food, you don't know if they eat spices, they don't eat spices. So what you do, you moderate, so that
in case they want to add, they can do
somebody
that.
can add by them.
That's true.
Nowadays, spices are made ready, so you can always add even later.
That's true.
Yes. But where I come from, people eat ugali morning, lunch, and evening, and they don't sleep. In fact, they work much harder. I don't know. Yeah. So, do you know we are doing this? We are trying to avoid.
Oh, it smells so good. Oh my God.
I think the challenge is this pan is small, so we can switch on camera. We'll change the. So you can choose to garnish with this with coriander. Coriander is dania. You can use to garnish with that. But there are people who also don't like dania.
Yeah.
That's why you
Sometimes
realize
it's an unnecessary spice. I agree. Yeah.
That's why a lot of times for me to put dania, I have to ask people,
do you like
you
it?
feel like we should put dania in this food?
That's true.
Some will tell you yes, some will tell you no. So it's basically not actually just add until the client confirms that they actually need it. Yeah.
It looks so good.
Even if put it, we can choose it for it to be dry. If you want it to be dry, we will not have added the tomatoes. Paste. But because we wanted to have some stew in it, we did the paste. So we have done all the Royco there. And you realize this also, as much as it was 1.5, the Royco is just actually 1 teaspoon. Don't put too many spices in it.
This looks so good.
So this can be taken with ugali.
You don't taste your food while you cook?
I know when it's ready. Yes. Just
what I did there.
You want to test?
Yeah.
You can.
Let me.
And just have a test, and then use your rice. It's on the side. Imomoto.
Oh God, this is so
cooked?
good. Yes. For a minute, I forgot I was eating liver. It's really, really good. Yeah.
You realize that from imeiva mpaka ndani.
Yeah.
So we are just going to give it a very few minutes. You can see the salt is well balanced.
That's true.
It's not the way normally if you have put salt in addition to the cubes, and now the salted butter.
Yeah, would miss the whole point.
So that's what we have tried to avoid. But right now you see the salt is balanced. The food is, the onion is tasting nice. So like after around 2 minutes, we'll remove it and then the ugali. Then we'll be done. Yes.
Excited.
This is the preparation of ugali, which most people call the African cake. It's our cake in Africa. We eat it all the time. It's the staple food in most parts of Africa.
A lot of countries, yeah, that's true.
So you have to, when you're preparing ugali, you have to be very careful with this thing called flour.
In what sense?
Yeah, you have to put little by little.
Oh,
if you put, a lot of people when they're cooking ugali, because this processed flour is not as hard as the grounded one from the real maize.
Wait,
the ones that
maize,
people.
This is from.
This is not real maize. This one.
But here we are making
this has been overdone.
Yeah.
We have no option. You know, we are in the city. But now when you go to the villages like back in Western, they do the real ugali. Ile ambayo imesiagwa na kila kitu. Is it the one they call grade 1 or what? The real one. So, when you just be adding little by little, then you make sure that when you're pounding it, or maybe when you are starting again, you make sure that all the lumps have
died.
Slowly by slowly. You can try and do it. Maybe hold there.
No, I was actually okay just watching you do it. I was doing very well.
This is how you learn how to do it.
I actually know how to make ugali.
No, don't hold the stick like this. Hold it like this so that you have this way. If you hold it this way, you have control over the stick. But if you do this way, so hold like this. Yes, you see, you can feel the difference. So you can take it all the way around as you break the lumps. Is it difficult?
Yeah, you know, when I do this, eventually the ugali will be ready. I mean, that's the... Okay, but you're right.
Yeah, you see, like like this is actually very easy.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, like this. Then you also have to make sure that you're getting off the sides. You see? And you can now see the ugali is ready. Very much ready. This just for making the ugali look presentable.
Yeah. Otherwise, it's not like it's adding any value.
It doesn't add value. Then again, if you put it together like this again, at least you are pressing it together so it keeps the heat, the warmth and the heat.
Oh yeah.
So our ugali is done.
Okay, let's go sample the food.
Okay.
Guys, we're at the table. Everything is set. Everything is looking really nice, and I cannot wait to tell you how delicious, or maybe not so delicious, the food is. We're going to find out. Okay. Would you like me to serve you since you did all the work of cooking?
Oh, no, I can take the honors of serving you because you're a lady. I can take the honors. So I'll take this and put it here. So I don't know which portions you prefer, but I believe I can serve you what you can be able to finish.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, this is okay.
Yeah, that's enough.
Yeah, then maybe you can add kidogo badai.
Yeah.
So
that's a big piece. That's a big piece of
I told you have to learn how to eat ugali back in the kitchen.
Thank you. Okay, yours?
Yeah, I'll also take a little bit, not much. Okay, I think that's enough for me. Yeah, so
we use our hands, yeah?
yeah, you can use your hands, it's okay. Karibu.
May the Lord bless the food. It was good.
How is it?
It was amazing. You know, I like how the liver doesn't taste like liver.
Yeah.
Like you were saying, a lot of people don't like liver because of that. There's normally a bloody taste. I don't know.
But now here with the flour and the tricks we've used with the ingredients and all that,
And the
we realize
milk.
that
Yeah.
it's totally different.
Guys, I'd like for you to join me. The only way you can join me is using the hashtag Taste and Tales. What would you say is the future of the appetite guru?
The future of I Cook You Eat is that in the next few years, maybe even month, we are looking into going big. We are looking into maybe going into maybe larger catering activities.
Yeah.
And so far we've already started a few of catering activities, but we are looking into bigger events.
Yeah.
And I'm also thinking of going back to class so that I can know more about other cuisines from other countries.
Definitely.
And also develop my skills and grow.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to grow at the end of the day.
That's true.
Yeah.
You're eventually going to be the master chef.
Yeah, God willing.
Yeah.
Cook You Eat is actually the main name, but the Appetite Guru is the username, and it's
Yeah.
actually like the way people say a hashtag or whatever that you put down there, like a slogan or a motto to boost your name. So, but I use this on the Appetite Guru on Instagram most of the time. Yeah, because of you know, Instagram and Facebook are two totally different platforms.
No, definitely.
Yeah.
Even the age group.
Yeah, even the age groups are different. So you have to make sure that you're using names that. But as you've said, I'm also looking into merging, but to make sure that it actually goes as a full name, not just a username.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for having us. It's been such an honor to, get to your house, your comfort zone, you know, and getting to your kitchen and showing us the real magic. And know that you have to go run your entire day.
Yeah.
You have a whole schedule, right? God, this man is doing amazing things, and I'd like for people to actually contact you directly. What's your number?
My number is 0728. My number is 0728 991343, or you can follow me on Facebook. My page is I Cook You Eat. It has a good following. It has a lot of interactions. I teach you a lot about cooking, about recipes, and you don't have to be charged for looking at our social media or learning something from our social media. It's totally free. So feel free to visit.
Okay.
Yeah.
And he also has bonus classes on how men should be treating ladies. You just get to the house. Okay. Guys, unfortunately, that's all we had for you. Until next Thursday, this has been Taste and Tales with me and Nixxi. Let's keep the conversation going using the hashtag Taste and Tales, hashtag KTN Laugh and Style. Have a beautiful day.